what signs should someone look for, um, in their body if their body is communicating an imbalance? Just some just some transparent signs. You don't have to give away too many because I want them to reach out to you.
So the first thing is look at your cycle. Okay, your cycle has a ton of information. Is your cycle regular? How many days is your cycle?
Right.
When are you ovulating? Do you know when you're ovulating? Do you know if you're ovulating? Because getting the period is not the same thing as ovulating. I have a lot of women that think that because they're bleeding every month that they're ovulating. That's not at all the case. You could be getting your period without ovulation. So understand if your cycle is regular, if you are ovulating regularly, if your progesterone levels rise appropriately. You can get a fertility tracker for that. That's something I teach in my program, but you can do that on the side. That's
Mm.
a very big piece of information on how things are working inside. It tells you about your hormones. And a lot of people tells me, oh, but I run my labs and everything looks fine. And I'm like, honey, I mean, labs are great, but labs are a picture in time.
Mm.
When you're in a roller coaster, have you ever been, like, I live in LA, so we go to roller coasters, and like you are going down like this massive slope and they take a picture of you and you
Right.
look because you're freaking out. So
Right.
that collapse, like that moment in time in that roller coaster doesn't represent you. You were freaking out. It was like, that's not you, right? So
Right.
labs is you very nervous, spiking cortisol in a doctor's office. They draw some blood and they tell you what happens at that point in time. That is not a story. That's a picture. Okay.
Absolutely.
So labs good as reference, not good enough as a daily story, understanding the story of your body, the story that your body is telling us about you.